How's it going, everybody? KCP3 here with some more gaming news. So it seems like Naughty Dog has been busy over the last couple of days having an AMA, which is ask me anything type of questions on Reddit, on interviews, on their websites and stuff like that. And one topic came to mind is Jak and Daxter 4. When Jak and Daxter 4 coming out? After Jak and Daxter 3 came out on the PS2 last generation, many people were speculating when the next Jak game's coming out. It may come out on the PS3. The PS3 is about to be not about to be over, but to transfer over to the PS4. And looks like there's no Jak and Daxter game coming out, and many fans, several fans, multiple friends had questions about this um, to Naughty Dog. So they asked, when is the game actually coming out? And one of the crew members of Naughty Dog replied, "No plans. We got it a shot at the beginning of the project, and we couldn't make it work for ourselves." Another fan asked the same question. He replied again, "We tried and failed. Maybe in the future we try again." Now, oh, and also said that we may not, Jak and Daxter 4 may not be out right now, but Naughty Dog has made The Last of Us a good IP, a very good IP this generation, and will be talked about, for years to come. Now, The Last of Us that actually came out in June 14 was actually pretty much spectacular. It got a lot of good grades, got a lot of good scores, 100s, A's, stuff like that. And it's a masterpiece. It really is. Now, with the Jak 4, like I said, they tried it. They couldn't actually come up with any, you know, couldn't make it work for themselves and stuff like that. They tried many ideas. What I'm thinking is they still thinking of how to top it off. Now, Jak 2, Jak 3, that was pretty much one of the main ones on there, and Jak 1 itself. Those main three games, they are all particular pretty good. From Jak 1 to Jak 2, it pretty much was good. Jak 2 did better than Jak 1. Jak 3 did better than Jak 2. And now to do this whole thing, to make a Jak 4, it got to be better than Jak 3, Jak 2, and Jak 1. So it's gonna take them a little bit more time to actually think of approaching to the situation. Okay, how are we gonna make Jak 4 pretty much the best Jak game out there? They tried and they said, they failed. I'll see in the next couple of years, next couple of months, that they will probably have a Jak 4 out for, either the PS4, because the PS3 is pretty much not done yet, but to transfer over, like I said, to the PS4. And but when years to come and Naughty Dog's still working on it, I'm pretty sure that Jak 4 will actually come out. It just needs patience and time. Patience is the key. So the longer we wait, pretty much it's pretty good. Some games been like that for the last couple of years now. The longer we wait and delayed and stuff like that, like BioShock and The Last of Us was actually delayed. It turns out to be pretty good. So Naughty Dog, they're a very good, very good company. And if they say that they don't have, enough ideas right now, they don't have enough ideas. Or, one of my friends told me they probably is keeping a secret that they probably do get Jak 4, and just don't want to, show it out yet. That can be the case too. But I sort of, kind of agree with them, because pretty much making a Jak 4 game topping out the previous three, that's gonna be that's a big accomplishment right there. So at least we still got The Last of Us, which is gonna be talked about for years to come. All right. Speaking of The Last of Us, The Last of Us DLC, they have an announcement to Naughty Dog that the DLC, the first part of the DLC out of the three, one of the three DLCs will come out in August, sometime in August. It may come out on PAX 2013 or before PAX, but it's certain that it is coming out in August. Fans. Um, Onardo also had a ask me anything type of event for The Last of Us as well, and fans ask about single player DLC, the ending, and the next game. Like I said, the DLC will come out sometime this month. One question fan said will there be more contact on the universe of Ellie and Joe? One of the developers of Naughty Dog respond, It's possible we're playing with some ideas, but no direction has been set yet for the next game. Now, for the for extra content on Ellie and Joe, I know it's going to be on the DLC single player content, expanding on, especially that cliffhanger at The Last of Us at the end of the game. We expect to see more of that, and on one of the single player DLCs, they will expand that. They actually talked about that in an article a couple of weeks ago. I think I made a video on it, and the first single player DLC or the single player DLC when it comes out, it will actually you know take Ellie and Joe, and you actually span off a little bit about the environment. It's like an add-on, and it was just continuing their environment, their storyline. Uh, you know, um, yeah, just expand on the storyline. So one interesting thing about this article is this game's gonna have 3 DLCs. Now, previously, a long time ago, when I seen this, it says 2 single players and 1 multiplayer. On this article, it says 1 single player DLC and 2 multiplayers. I don't know if they switched it up. I don't know if it's a typo. But as of right now, it says 2 multiplayer DLCs will be in the future, and one will be single player. But it's not certain what DLC is actually coming out or which is going to be announced in August. So yeah, I do know that one part about the next game, where they're working on the next game or whatever. They did say in the article that they are going to work on the next game, which they pretty much is. It's not going to be dealing with Ellie or Joe. It's going to be dealing with 2 new people, a new environment. They don't want to do the same stuff. They want to do a different environment, approach the game a little bit differently than the first Last of Us. So yeah. So Joel and Ellie, I don't think they're going to actually be in The Last of Us 2, but on the DLC is actually going to span off. And lastly, I didn't write this down, but Tomb Raider was actually going to have a sequel. Is in the works for next gen consoles for Xbox One and the PS4. Uh, Tomb Raider actually sold pretty good. I think it's the best selling game out there right now for the UK. Just based on its magnificent stuff. Tomb Raider is a reboot, fresh of breath air. It's so pretty, so the gameplay is smooth. If you're a big Tomb Raider fan, pick up this game. If you like action adventure games in general, pick up this game. This game is magnificent, and I'm just happy it has a sequel. Also, it's going to have comic books, some comic book strips after stories telling after the adventures of the first Tomb Raider game. So her and the island is also going to talk about um, different environments. So on the first Tomb Raider game, it's mostly in her on the island, and it's actually going to span off the different type of environments, which I think is going to be pretty cool. So pretty much, that's all I have to say. Tomb Raider, the sequel, I can't wait till that game come out. Uh, it's just so much a beautiful game. To see it get a lot of credit, a lot of respect, and stuff like that. It's a beautiful game. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. KCB3, as always, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Jak 4. It's going to take some time, but I'm pretty sure it's going to come out. Patience is the key. As always, have a wonderful day, everybody.